What's going on, everybody? This is In Your Face. I'm your host, Teddy Billy, alongside Jimmy and Anthony. We're going to get started with NBA. Kevin Durant making a surprising move to leave his hometown team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, for the Golden State Warriors. We're going to start with Anthony. Was Kevin Durant right in doing that?
Yes and no. Yes, because he wants to win an NBA title, which is what every NBA player wants to do in their how many years they play in the league. No, because he did a little bit a little childish, because he went to a team that beat him in the semifinals, and they have Curry, Thompson, and a lot of other great players with him, as well as Durant, and that's a little bit cheating as well. But yeah,
I mean, personally, it was less childish than LeBron's act in Miami. Before we get to Jimmy's thoughts, I think, it was a little soft. You're joining a team, you were minutes away from making the finals of your own. I think that, Oklahoma City would have had a pretty decent shot against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals regardless. He would have, they just went out and got Victor Oladipo, one of the best shooting guards in the league. They have talent there. I don't really understand it. The question now is, Jimmy, do you understand it?
I totally understand it. Let me ask you guys a question. If you were given the choice of going back to the Thunder or playing with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, would you make that decision?
No, I wouldn't, because you were in the same place for, 9-10 years? You was drafted by that organization. They got closer and closer as time went on. I get the pursuit of wanting to win an NBA championship, but it's so much more rewarding, in my personal opinion, when you do it with the team that you've been there all along with. You have the ups and downs, the adversity, it feels like we're playing like fantasy basketball here, where you can just join the team. You sign 1-year contracts every year with the team that has the best contract. Right?
Yeah. And that's fair, but I don't necessarily agree with the assertion that it's necessarily a weak move. All he wants to do is win. That's all we want out of our players, right? We want them to prioritize winning.
Absolutely, but he had a pretty good chance of winning. And now Oklahoma City doesn't have a chance. But
sure.
Yeah, because if he stayed with OKC, they would have to get a better player than Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's very good. They just had to get a little better than him.
No, I think Oladipo's an all-star. In fact, I think he is an all-star. He didn't. People don't really give him much credit in Orlando because he was stuck in Orlando. Right. He was stuck in a franchise that just didn't do anything ever since Tremere Nelson lived to work in Florida for them. We're going to move on to football. Tom Brady, yesterday, it was announced that he lost yet another appeal for his 4-game suspension for allegedly deflating footballs in the AFC Championship game last season. Personally, I'm getting kind of tired of this. The only option now for Brady is to send this to the United States Supreme Court, which is ridiculous in its own right. We're going to start with Jimmy. Does Tom Brady deserve this 4-game suspension? And, what are your thoughts on the whole matter?
Well, first of all, I'm absolutely done with it, okay? It's been 18 months. It's going on basically as long as our presidential election, and we're all really, really tired of that, too. And Deflategate's even more ridiculous. But at the same time, I don't think Tom Brady really deserves this suspension, and it's more based in reasonable doubt, because what do we know for sure that Tom Brady did or he himself knew with the deflation of the footballs? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why are we rushing to the assumption that Tom Brady he probably knew? Well, we don't know if he knew, so why does he deserve the suspension then if we're not absolutely sure that he had something to do with those footballs being below the regulation level?
Yeah, it's totally circumstantial evidence, and it's all speculation, but you definitely think that the NFL and Roger Goodell kind of want to get on Tom Brady a little bit. It seems that way. Roger Goodell and his office isn't backing down at all. Still, though, the Patriots are fine. I don't think this is an on-the-field issue. They're going to go 3-1-4, and Garoppolo's a steady quarterback. And hey, Patriots fans, you get a glimpse of the future for up in New England with Garoppolo, taking the reins once Brady retires, if that ever happens. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I don't care anymore about this situation. I just don't care about it anymore. It's just gone way too long. I don't mind. I just don't care about it anymore. All this is about is attention and just eating away the media's time, and just why are they just still why? Why?
That wraps up for Tom Brady. Last question real quick. Who's your favorite counselor at a sports broadcast camp in New Jersey?
Teddy Bailey, absolutely.
Same thing.
Absolutely. That's our show. For Teddy Bailey and Jimmy and Anthony, this is In Your Face. Hope you guys liked it. See you in Atlanta.
Cut.